Hello, everyone. We're back, and I am here today doing an interview on myself, and we're going to talk a little bit about transactional safety and safety processes. Before we do that, I'll just introduce myself. I'm here. I'm Eric Thibodeau. I'm the host. I'm here in Houston. I'm actually at the George Bush International Airport, getting ready to fly out, and going to do this last video segment here for us. I've been in safety and health for 30 years, working in oil and gas. I'm a degreed safety professional from Oklahoma State University. Also have a master's in public health from University of Alabama at Birmingham. And I have been working in the industry, helping owners and people with safety and health and environmental protection for over 30 years. The last 17 years, I've been a vacation rental owner. And for the last 3 years now, vacation rental manager with Current Tides Vacation Rentals in Gulf Shores in Orange Beach, Alabama. So you own five vacation rentals ourselves, all in this market. And we're looking to purchase another one actually right now here in Texas where we live. So we'll have to keep you updated on how that's going. So anyway, so basically we got started with vacation rentals kind of by accident. We just said, hey, I think we've been going to the beach in Gulf Shores for a number of years and just said, hey, why don't we own one? So we started that back in 2003 and just kept buying and selling. And next thing you know, we're managing other people's condos with our team where we're partners in Current Tides Vacation Rentals. So today I want to talk to you a little bit more about safety and health in our vacation rentals. And, this whole theme has been around being proactive in our safety and loss prevention. And I look at being proactive as something that we're doing to address issues before we know about them. Sometimes, basically, once we identify them, we're mitigating them. We're not waiting for an incident to occur before we begin to address problems, whether it's for our guests, our staff, our contractors, our neighbors, the community, the environment. All these things are things that when I look at being proactive, I want to take positive steps to address these issues before they arise, rather than being reactive, which means I now have a problem and then I begin to address the issue. So this is what being proactive means to me. And then some of the things I look at here, and this talking about being transactional safety, and I'll just start out by saying what I think transactional safety is. I consider transactional safety are those things that we're doing in our vacation rental or any business for that matter of fact. They're actions that we're taking, such as we're checking fire extinguishers, we're repairing damaged handrails or guardrails, we're doing effective laundry and housekeeping, we're keeping the pool and hot tubs clean. And these are all important actions and things that we're doing. We need to keep doing them. We need to do them well. But then we need to ask ourselves, why are we doing them? Well, you say, Eric, we're taking care of our guests. This is why we're doing these things. Or we're taking care of our business. But then I look at this and say, this is maybe something called how. So this is how we're doing safety. So stay with me here. It's going to get maybe a little deep, but it's important because we need to move beyond just a transaction of doing safety. I'm doing this because I have to each day. I want us to think about the why, the what, and the how are key aspects of running a safe business. It's been proven many times over that running a safe business is a revenue generator for your business. And the opposite is also true. A business that's not run safely does not produce or be an effective business as it could be. So they go hand in hand and have been throughout the industry. And I think we could probably find the same thing here in vacation rentals. So when we're doing these transactional safety actions, the how do I run my business? How do I run my vacation rental properly and safely? So I definitely want to complete doing safety checks and inspections and make repairs, right? So this is the how, and this is like the fundamental, basic, everyday activities. But let's look at the what I want to do in my vacation rental business. I want to be proactive and have a process to drive my how. How do I know that I'm completing all of my actions and work in a proper manner? What am I doing? What processes do I have? What procedures do I have? So the what drives the how. Okay, the how doesn't drive us. What am I doing and how am I doing it are critically important. Have I trained personnel or contractors executing the work on a frequent basis? Have I identified when I'm going to do all of my inspections? Have I identified all the processes in my business? How I'm going to clean a unit, how I'm going to inspect the unit, how I'm going to maintain the unit. That's the what, and then the how delivers exactly each person who's doing that. Now we talk about why do I want to run my and operate my business safely. So this is really important. There's a difference between safety as a priority and safety as a value. We often hear, well, safety is my number one priority. Okay, so let's just think about that, right? So each of us have values in our life, things that we hold dear that we're not willing to back off of or let go of. And those things are value. No matter what, we keep those sacred, right? And then priorities adjust every day. We adjust things in our business, we adjust things in our life, we reprioritize. So let's think about, are we really prioritizing safety correctly? And I would argue safety is not a priority. Safety is a value. It's why I am doing my business. I'm looking at, if I can't run my business safely and make money, then I should not be in business. So let's think about an example of what safety and a priority. So let's say this morning you are getting ready for work. It's Monday, and hey, you're running late. Okay. Uh, Basically, let's say I'm going to just say I'm going to skip brushing my teeth today. Okay. I don't like it, but I'm running late. Right. So I prioritize that brushing my teeth today is not as important because I'm running late. However, when we left the house, we put our clothes on, right? So that I didn't prioritize. That's a value. It's a value in my life, value in probably everybody's life. We're going to wear clothes when we leave the house. We value that, right? So we didn't reprioritize that and say, well, I'm brush my teeth and then leave and then not wear clothes, right? So we have to look at a value and priority. That's an example. We can reprioritize things. Safety is a value. It means it doesn't matter what's happening. I'm not giving that up. And that's the why. The why of safety is a value. It drives my what. What am I doing in my business? How my processors are looking at my work, how my procedures, how I'm training my staff to do the how, and clean the pool, to inspect the unit, to do all the details. So why drives the what drives the how. The how is where things happen each day. So I think it's really important, and basically in how we're looking at it. And maybe it's something that you haven't heard a lot about, but being proactive in safety, basically can be a revenue generator. And we've talked about that with Justin and Larry. If you've seen those episodes with Justin Ford and Larry Green, two other safety professionals and vacation rental owners and managers who have demonstrated that safety can be a revenue generator, and safety is most definitely a revenue protector in our business. So when we're valuing safety, right, it's critically important. It's just as important as anything else, right? Because we don't want our guests hurt. We don't want our employees hurt. We want to keep our business safe. We want to be respected in the community. All this talks about the why, okay? And the why is our safety value. So when we look at some of the protective measures that we're taking in our vacation rental properties, let's think about them in terms of, okay, so my why should rarely change. Safety is a value, right? What am I doing each day? My processes and procedures will definitely change. They certainly changed with COVID, and we've reprioritized or adjusted some of that activity to make sure that our value of safety and protecting the guest is more important than, say, not cleaning effectively or not providing the right linens. So we adjusted our what because our why was not negotiable. Then we trained our staff on how we're going to do this, right? So here we go, proactive measures, why, what, and how. So I hope this has been effective for you. We'll certainly want to talk more about this as we go forward. This is just kind of a little snippet, and we could probably get into more discussions about this and probably look at examples of how our what and our why and our what and our how and how we're driving them. So as I wrap up here, some of my goals for this year in 2021, if you've seen some of my other videos with current tides, we're wanting to grow our business in Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Alabama, and Perdido Key. I want to be more effective. Um, in my own personal life, I want to continue to improve my passive income, have more time with my family, and then in my business of Safer VR, Safer Vacation Rentals, I want to grow my business, grow my Facebook group. I want to have basically work to be one of the top safety professionals in the vacation rental industry to support all you owners, all managers, realtors, and investors in this great business. So if you need to find out more about me, you can look at Eric at safervrs.com. And hopefully you've enjoyed the summit that we've had here for the past 2 weeks. I look forward to hearing more from you. And check out our face group, Safer Vacation Rentals. Thanks.